Hi friends, happy Monday. Hopping in here really fast because it is a new week, it is a new month. What a perfect opportunity to refocus on what you actually need. So I was fully intending, words, words are coming to me, starting T25 today. And then I logged in and I realized I had one more 21-day fix program. And I was like, what a perfect opportunity. What a perfect teaching moment to share with all of you, because I know how we geek out on this fresh start, the blank page, a new calendar, all the things. We get caught up in our minds, our heads. We think it needs to look a certain way. And maybe last month or your last program, maybe you struggled a bit, or maybe it didn't unfold the way you thought it to, or the timeline looks different, or your results are not exactly what you want. And it's sexy to think, oh, it's a new month. I'm gonna do everything differently. I'm back on track. I'm gonna pound this thing out. But you guys, here we are. It's a brand new month and it's a brand new week. And I was like, I have one more workout and I'm gonna finish my workout. And so many of you are on these end stages of a workout and you're like on the fence of, do I start over? Do I scrap it? Do I just move on to the next thing? I think it's more important for you to get that consistency win, to finish the freaking thing. So I wanna hear from you today. I'm gonna text some of you. Others of you, I want you to show up in my inbox. I want you to text message me. I want to know where you're at. I want to know what you're proud of. I want to know what your last program is that you finished, because I want to do a lot more recognition this month. I think it's important to cheerlead ourselves. And I also think it's really important to get in the circle and to cheer other people on. And so many of you are crushing workouts. You're finishing programs. You're checking it off in the middle of real life or an injury or a move or whatever. And sometimes we don't throw ourselves enough of a parade. So I want you to allow me to throw you a parade, but I need you to communicate what your wins are, because I'm not a mind reader. Darn it, I wish I was. So I threw myself a parade this morning. I just shared my results. You guys, I have done the 21-day fix I don't know how many times. I actually became a coach with the 21-day fix extreme, and I did extreme probably 2 or 3 times before I ever did 21-day fix, which actually totally smoked me and I was shocked. They're different programs. So much value in those, right? But I did it. Towards the middle of the 21-day fix, I dialed in my nutrition and I really saw a difference in my photos. However, I'm always talking about, right, being an imperfect work in progress. And I had some ice cream and I had some nachos and I had some pizza and I had a few sips of wine here and there the last week or so. And so I'm not as lean as I could be, but I'm also really proud of where I'm at. I'm living my life. I'm making decisions that feel right and authentic. And I'm not living this like super, it needs to be this certain way, okay? So just a lesson in that, right? You can still show up even when it's not perfect. You can still collect your wins and be really proud of your results, even if you didn't see a big number shift or there wasn't a bunch of inches lost or you don't have this like really transformative before and after. Sometimes we get caught up in that and it's a distraction. The data matters. I want you to take your photos. If you haven't taken your photos in a while, even if you're in the middle of a program, you're gonna do that today. You're gonna squirrel them away. You're gonna write down your measurements. You're gonna get on the scale. And it doesn't dictate whether or not you're having success, but again, it's an important metric for us to catalog and keep track of so that you can see that you are making a shift, or if you do need to rein something in, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, your success, your wins, your victory doesn't come from that before and after. We're all works in progress, and there's never a finish line. There's never a I'll be happy when. No. As someone who's lost 60 pounds doing this, and I've ebbed and flowed and been up and down and leaner and bulkier, I can tell you it's a head game. It's a mindset thing. It's never going to be, wow, I've arrived. I love my body. You're always going to find something to nitpick or be critical or to want to improve, because that's just who we are as humans. And that's why it's so important to layer in that mindset work and to intentionally collect your wins. Last week when I asked you to send me what you were proud of, I want you to keep that train going, because it's not just for me. It's not just for me to put on my social media and be like, look at our tribe, we're so cool. It's about you reconditioning your mindset. It's about you intentionally shifting the things you're looking for. And sometimes it feels really awkward, and so we have to do it for someone else. This has been so true in my own journey in so many different seasons and chapters. Sometimes we can't do it for ourselves. Sometimes it's hard to get consistent or to celebrate the wins, but we can do it for someone else. If someone else is asking. So I'm asking you to get in the middle of the bed. I'm asking you to plug into the pod group. I'm asking you to finish whatever program you're in the middle of or almost done with, and then start the next thing. Just because today is a Monday and it's a new month and a fresh opportunity doesn't mean that you like have to completely clear the calendar and start over. No, if anything, this is the time, this is the perfect opportunity to ask yourself what's been working and to celebrate that. And then to ask yourself, what are 1 or 2 things that I can tweak, I can realign? Maybe it's your morning routine. Maybe it's your nighttime routine. Maybe you're spending too much time on social, or you're comparing your life to someone else. It's time to take back control. A lot of times we think when you hit XYZ, all those things will just fall into place, but that's not the case, right? We're living, breathing people, and we're always going to be works in progress. So celebrate your wins today. It's okay if you're not exactly where you want to be. It's okay if you haven't gotten all the things that you think you should have gotten accomplished. You're here now. It's a perfect opportunity. So I want you to realign. I want you to throw yourself a parade. I want you to use your words and communicate. Because I don't know what's happening unless you tell me, all right? But I'm going to text a couple of you. I'm going to message some of you. But there's a whole lot of you, and I want to hear from all of you. So what are your wins? How can you be super proud? It's about way more than a number and a size or the before and after. It's about you continuing to choose to highlight your wins and to collect momentum by just doing the next right thing, okay? So I finished 21 Day Fix. Yay me! I'm so excited. And, not going to have a cheat meal, not going to do something huge. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing, which is rinse and repeat. Like, this is my journey. It's imperfect. It's messy. Some days are easier. Some days are more challenging, and there's nothing wrong. We don't need to assign more value or any kind of stuff to that other than the fact that we're works in progress, right? So cool. So I can't wait to see how you win. I can't wait to hear what program you've recently rocked. And I just want you to look alive this week, okay? So I'm super proud of you. I'm super excited for you. You're more than a number and a size. You're not the before and after, okay? All these little things are milestones we collect. And those of you who are like, I just need to get more motivated. You guys, you don't need to be more motivated. You just need to make a decision, okay? On 1 or 2 areas of your life, 1 or 2 focuses this week, and then you just take daily action, no matter what. Even if it's a super crazy busy day, you say, I'm going to touch this area, touch it. Literally, if it's like 5 minutes or 25 seconds, you can count that as a win because you made the promise to yourself and then you touched it, you did it. It doesn't have to be complete or 100% in order to count, okay? So, super excited. We have all kinds of fun stuff planned. Tomorrow I start the T25 super block. There's also a bike block if you have a bike. You get free access to that if you have anything on auto ship, any kind of like nutritional supplement, or if you've recently ordered a challenge pack, you get access to that too. If your bot is renewing, let me know. I have a $20 off coupon to save you some money to get you more tools, and then you can actually get 2 super blocks. But if you have body, you have access to the other body blocks. The super blocks are just the new extra thing. You don't need those to win, so don't talk yourself out of it. Well, I don't have access to that. I can't afford it. No. You can always get momentum. This is a mindset thing. We're going to focus on that. We're going to collect our wins. We're going to be super freaking proud of ourselves. Amen, right? All right, so can't wait to hear how you win. Make sure that you get into the bod group. I shared that link last night. That's where all of my scheduled posts are. That's where the meal plans are going to go. That's where the recipes are going to go. That's where most of the TED Talks, Sarah Talks are going to go. And I just really want you to get in the habit of logging your wins, of showing up and throwing yourself a parade, because you get to do that, right? You get to throw yourself a parade. Not when you hit the goal or when it looks a certain way. You can find your wins in today. Even if it's imperfect, even if it's messy, even if it's half-assed, you can still collect your wins. So do that. The more wins you collect, the more you shift your filter to automatically start looking for the proof that I can do this, and I am proud of myself, and I am getting momentum, and look at me go. I'm transforming my life. And before you know it, you have transformed your life, and you are that next level version of yourself. That next level version of yourself has nothing to do with the number and the size, as much as some of you are telling yourself that. Though it's just a reflection. It's just data of other things happening in your life. The real flex comes from this work, and it comes from this work. It comes from the consistency work. It comes from you choosing to do the thing, even when it's unsexy and unfun. It doesn't have to be perfect in order to count. It's just you simply honoring the promise that you've made to yourself and just doing the next right thing. That's all we're here for. We're just compounding the next right thing, okay? Okay.